Alright lads, so as I'm making this video, it is currently the 26th of August, and that pretty much means that in less than 2 days time, we are going to be getting the end of month banner announcement. And that's what we're here to talk about. What do I think end of month will be, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on how they might be doing it, and also kind of deconfirm one type of banner, because I know a lot of people do think it's going to be Burn the Witch. Lads, I'll say right now, end of month is not going to be Burn the Witch, and let me explain why. As always, I only know as much as you do. I can only go off by what I know, and that's pretty much the exact same as you lot know. So let me know in the comments below what you lads do think end of month is going to be, and I'm making the video today just to get word out there that end of month isn't getting announced tomorrow, because I know some people are kind of confused on when it might be happening. I don't want you lads staying up late or waking up early in the morning in the hopes to see a new banner get announced. It's not happening. There's 31 days this month, and that pretty much means it's getting announced on the 28th, which is Saturday morning for me. Now, that being said, I am currently ill, if you can't already tell from my voice, but that isn't going to stop me from uploading almost daily, right? We've been uploading daily for the most part. I did take a couple of days off, but it is what it is. That being said, first thing to talk about, version 13.2.1. Personally, I don't know if this means anything, but I've seen some people say this could be a hint at a future character. Let me discuss why. So, this update that we got this morning, just a small little update. Maybe it was data mines. I don't think so. Dexter Heekin has anything to say about it. But they said, we've made some improvements in preparations for planned future characters. So what this can mean is many things, right? It could mean we're going to get a new type of mechanic. We're going to get some type of new status element. I don't know. It could honestly mean anything, right? And this could be hinting at end of month. It could be hinting at the next couple characters. It really can mean anything at this point. But some people, we've seen this before in my opinion. Again, I don't know if it means anything, but I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, this could be hinting at end of month. They could be making like improvements to the double team mechanic, maybe the Bankai button. So if anything, this could potentially mean that whatever end of month is going to bring, it's going to bring some type of new mechanic, maybe a new double team character or something like that. Again, we have to wait and see exactly what this does potentially mean. But just take that as you will, right? I just wanted to just present it. I'm not going to say anything about it, but just take that as you will. That being said, let's hop over to BBS Simulator to discuss what banner do I think end of month will be. Now, in this case, I'm not going to be talking about who the characters will be. We're more so trying to guess what the banner will be, right? So firstly, let's address the premium. It's been like 2 years since we have received an end of month premium banner, and I just don't see it happening, right? So we're going to cross off premium end of month. That's just not happening. Calm Field is done, so that's not happening. Spirit Overview, possibility. Manga characters are done for the most part. They are not done, they're on hiatus in my opinion, because we will be getting more manga characters. But it's just a matter of time, right? It's when, not if. And there is one thing to address too, because I know a lot of people are saving for like these characters on returning. Keep in mind, lads, and this has never happened before in a very, very long time, it has been over 3 months since we have received our last manga character rerun banner. So not only can Caleb not release new manga characters, it unfortunately does appear that they can't even re-release manga characters. I don't know if we're going to get a manga character rerun this month, but just take that as you will, right? After that, we have movie characters. I think it's a possibility. I think we could get a new movie banner, but I just don't think that's going to be the case. I don't want it to be. I don't know. Personally, I'm just not excited for movie banners anymore. They're kind of boring in my opinion. Maybe it's just the way they treated it. The artwork for those new characters and the movie characters is absolutely terrible. Like, look at the Rukia. Like, they were good. Don't get me wrong. Like, Rukia was good. Kokuso and Kusaka were amazing, but personally, the artwork is just terrible. So I'm not really looking forward to it. And maybe it's a personal bias that I don't want to see movie character return. Maybe I'm in like the minority there, but I don't think we're going to get a new movie banner. And that pretty much leaves it 3 things, right? It could be a seasonal, it could be Spirits of Whatever You, or it could be a Burn the Witch banner. Now, in Burn the Witch's case, because I know a lot of people are potentially thinking that it's going to be this end of month banner, it's not happening. I will tell you that, lads, right now. Burn the Witch is not happening anytime soon. In my opinion, it's going to happen at the same time it happened last year, round 1, and that was mid-month October. That's when I think it's going to return. Doesn't mean that's when it is going to return. But I can almost say, with my whole channel on the line for the most part, that Burn the Witch is not happening this end of month. And if it does, that's a very poor decision on Kayla's part. Because Burn the Witch is a collaboration with a different type of anime. Even though Burn the Witch is technically still part in the Bleach universe, as far as we know, because it's like Western Soul Society, it's still its own unique thing. It has its own different license holders and stuff like that, different IP. It's technically not Bleach, right? Round 2 isn't going to be the same as Spirits Alpha Review. It isn't going to be the same as Can't Fjord, right? So that means that leading up to part 2, we're probably going to have some kind of announcements beforehand. They're not just going to randomly drop the banner and say, oh, here's part 2, here you go. There's going to be stuff announced beforehand. There's going to be trailers, there's going to be, you know, tweets about it, you know, announcing some of the characters, because they did do that for part 1, when they talked about the Chief, Osushi, and Bargo. As we know in part 2, we're most likely going to be getting Bruno. They don't mention Bruno here. So, Burn the Witch, we're not going to get it randomly just dropped one day. It's going to get announced beforehand. It's going to be hyped up. We're going to know when it is dropping. So, as far as end of month goes, there's not a lot I can guarantee. But in my opinion, I can guarantee that Burn the Witch isn't happening this end of month. And that's a good thing. I think we want more time to spend to save our orbs, right? So, that means then, it leaves two types of banners. Either a seasonal banner or Spirits Are Forever With You. Now, in my opinion, and this is a quick tangent on how the speed in which they release these Spirits Are Forever With You characters might determine when we get manga characters again. And the reason why I say that is because Caleb, no, the reason why we're even getting this collaboration is because they knew at this point in time, they weren't going to have any manga characters going on, and Can't Fjord would have been done. So they knew, they did the smartest thing to get a new type of collaboration, that being Spirits Are Forever With You, to give us new limited characters, and they threw in the original storybook designs just to space out the collab just a tad bit. And let's say hypothetically end of the month is another round of Spirits Are Forever With You. Would that mean they're rushing through it? Are we going to finish Spirits Are Forever With You by the end of the year? And if that was the case, that would potentially mean that we're going to have no limited time banners going into 2022, and in my opinion, in that case, that would potentially mean that manga characters are going to make their return sometime soon, maybe for this 7th anniversary. If that's not the case, and they're spacing out the banners, maybe end of month is a seasonal banner, and maybe next end of month is going to be a Spirits Are Forever With You banner, then that would mean that they're spacing out because they know manga characters aren't returning anytime soon. They want to space out the content to make sure that when Spirits Are Forever With You is done, is when manga characters can be re-released. That's how I'm seeing it. So I think this next couple months are going to determine when we get manga characters, if that kind of makes sense. Hopefully it does. Again, there's no reasoning for that. It's just my theory right now, my tinfoil hat theory. But that being said, like I said, end of month can be one or the other. It can be a Spirits Are Forever With You banner or a seasonal. Now, I'm kind of more so leaning on the side that it's going to be Spirits Are Forever With You. I honestly don't know. It could be a movie banner. It could be a movie banner. I think that's a third option. If I was to put a number on it, again, this is just hypothetical numbers, 50% chance for Spirits Are Forever With You, 45% chance for a seasonal, and a 5% chance for a movie banner. Those are the three options, even though I don't think movie characters are likely. So pretty much, let's just say hypothetically, just it's either a seasonal or a Spirits Are Forever With You banner. Now, the reason why I think it's either one or the other, right? And the reason why I'm potentially leaning more so on the side that it could be a Spirits Are Forever With You banner is because we know mid-month of September, well, last year it was Orient Society. Now, it's still up in the air whether we're going to get a new Orient Society banner. And if, let's say, we did get a new Orient Society banner, so that would mean that mid-month of September is a seasonal. Would that mean then that end of month of August would be a seasonal banner? Getting back-to-back seasonals? I don't think that would happen. Personally, I just don't see that happening. So, if mid-month banner was Orient Society, that would then mean that end of month would have to be anything but a seasonal. So that's why I'm kind of more so leaning on the side that it could be potentially Spirits Are Forever With You. But at the same time, we do know that some seasonal banners from last year, like Desert Society, for example, even the male version of Machine Society, didn't happen. So there's also a chance that Orange Society doesn't happen again this year, and it could be a premium mid-month, which I'm kind of hoping is the case. So again, I'm kind of undecided, and I apologize in advance that I'm not giving a definitive answer. I think it's 50-50 on whether it's going to be a Spirits Are Forever With You or a seasonal banner. In the off chance that it is Spirits Are Forever With You, I think it's going to be two Soripas, so maybe potentially Shinji and Gin, or Mayuri and Kisuke. That's my combo that they're going to do. And then maybe throw in, Zayapro. I think the CN Grand or Zayapro clone, Mayuri and Kisuke, would be a pretty nasty ban if it was those three. The theming would just go quite well. And then maybe after that, they could do Roka with Gin and Shinji. And then save the final banner for Kenpachi, and Uruzakura. That's how I'm going to see that. That's what I think they're going to do it, in my opinion. But at any given point, they could always do a double team character and kind of mess up the formula on what they're going to do. But we'll see how it goes. But again, in the comments below, let me know what you lads think end of month is going to be. And if you want to do go the extra mile, let me know what character you think is going to be in end of month. If it is a seasonal banner, I think it's going to be a new seasonal banner that we've never seen before. But either way, I'm excited to see what new characters are coming out at the end of the month. Hopefully you guys are too. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.